Great seeing you here again in our next video in our course Masterclass in Project Management, and we are talking about leaders, managers and projects. Leadership is very important and leadership and management are different. We talk about managing projects. What do we need to manage projects? What is leadership about? General Eisenhower about leadership, a very important person, because he was a very powerful person and a leader. What do managers do? Also important to see what managers do compared to leadership. So let's have a look at managing projects. Managing projects seems to be something quite simple, but it's an art to manage a project. And typically when people talk about the art to manage, the art to lead, it's very easy to talk about it, but it's more complicated to do it properly. When you're a project manager, you need multiple skills. We have to understand the technicalities of the project. We talk about the people management. There are technical skills that are related to the subject of the project. Being a project manager is not so easy, and you need a lot of skills to be successful. Projects and people skills can be applied on all projects. So what you have as skills, what you learn, you can use it on any project that you will be doing, whatever technology that you are dealing with. However, it's very important that once you understand the specificities of an organization, a technology, that is a very powerful skill. As a project manager, you may not always know all the technical details, but the more you know, the better it is, and the more support you will have from the people. People will respect you more when you understand what they are dealing with. Of course, somebody told me once, if you find a person who has people skills, let me know, I will teach them the technological part. The people skills, the leadership skills are more difficult to gain than technical skills in the view of that person. What is leadership about? We have some leaders here, my dear old friend Napoleon Bonaparte, Elon Musk, and our friend from Apple, Steve Jobs. People talk a lot about leadership, but what is basically leadership? Can it be taught or just be unlocked? You cannot have qualities, or you have or do not have qualities like leadership. You have to have qualities like to connect with other people. You must be empathic, vulnerable, show guidance, inspire, engage, support, and encourage. These qualities are all part of your DNA, and many people believe that you get it with your DNA. You have the leadership skills in you, while other people do not have them. There are also people who say we can teach leadership skills, but it's a little bit like you're pushing the people, you're making them act like leaders, and they're not really born leaders. I've seen programs before about salespeople. You see some of your friends, they start selling when they're 5 years old or even younger. They have the DNA of a salesperson in them. I've seen sales trainings for people, and basically what they do after the sales training, before they go on a sales day, they say 10 times in front of the mirror, I'm a good salesperson. I'm a good salesperson. Imagine a leader is doing that Eisenhower is standing in front of the mirror and says, I'm a good leader, I'm a good leader. You see the irony of that. So basically, it's mostly in your DNA. It can be enhanced, and even with people who have leadership in their DNA, enhancing will improve their leadership skills. What Eisenhower says about leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something that you want done because he wants to do it too. A very important element from this very courageous, charismatic person that we've seen. I think he was later president of the US. Things like that. Some people like that, they are born leaders. On the other hand, what do managers do? When we look at managers basically organize the work as it has been defined by the leadership. The leadership defines where the road has to go, and the managers are optimizing the resources to build the road as effectively as possible. Managers plan, organize, measure performance, create the environment in which people can perform optimally, hire and fire people, organize trainings and education, and report to higher management and leadership. Managers will also use leadership skills to motivate their team. And it's the same thing when we look at leaders. Leaders will also use management skills to do their jobs. And project management skills are very important when you will be later in a high management or in a leadership position in an organization. So that's it about leaders and managers. So that's it for this video. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next videos. Thank you and bye-bye.